Well, welcome everybody. Happy Monday. It is time for another edition of Late Night Love. I'm your host, Tammy Mack, and this is my co-host,
Don Amici.
He's here. He's ready. How was the weekend, Don?
Absolutely amazing. 13 hours of sleep. Didn't even bust a wink.
What?
What? Yeah, all night, all day. 24 hours slept.
Mm-hmm. You said 13. Was it 13 or 24?
Well, you know.
No, I
Fine.
don't know. I know what you said. What'd you say?
All I know is I slept all day Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, was it Saturday or Sunday?
I don't. It was one of them.
Y'all, you could tell. Well, you can always catch a person in their lies because you.
Wow, I'm lying now. Okay, all right. Listen, we're here to discuss and ready to discuss black love in all its forms over the next 2
Going
hours.
on with my ear here. Let me get myself together. Okay.
All right. You're going to hear interesting points of view from voices on social media and guests live on tonight's show. We invite you to get in on tonight's conversation. Give us a call at 310-369-0400. We want to talk to you and hear what you think. All right.
Yeah, tonight we are talking about dating rules and regulations. Oh, Lord. I'm so ready for this conversation because it seems like it's a whole bunch of rules today. So much stuff men got to have, women got to have, everybody got to do something at the table. It's just a lot going on today in the world of dating. Considering how challenging dating has become, which ones do you think we should rethink or revise?
I would like you to open my door. I would like you to pick me up on a date, run my bath water when I get off home, ready to, from a hard day's work. I would like to live in my soft man era.
Okay, soft man era.
I mean, I would like the roles to be reversed. It's just we rethinking everything.
Okay.
I want to know what you're bringing to the table. Can you make me a table?
Okay.
I want to rethink everything.
Now, can you make a table?
Well, no. But you know what? I shouldn't have to.
No, you shouldn't.
Let's do come on. Can I stay at home? Can I be a stay-at-home man?
I think a lot of that is happening right now, considering.
Well, I mean, things are changing. Women are in the workforce. I feel like men are kind of getting left behind a little bit. You guys got the degrees. You guys got the workforce. You kind of, you're making the money. You got that independent lifestyle going on. You're the bosses, the PhDs.
Yeah, but unfortunately, with just this year, though, at least 7% of women have lost their jobs, black women specifically.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that rate of black women being like making boss moves and moving and shaking is not happening all of a sudden.
And they were talking about they may not have get back into the workforce or have a hard time getting back into the workforce. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out long term.
Yeah, because the thing about it is once you're out, and if you're out for so long, age becomes a factor. And even though you're not supposed to discriminate against age, it's ageism, people get to pick and choose. Corporations get to pick and choose who they hire, right?
Well, come on over here and sit next to the black man. Got a seat waiting for you. Nice and ready. We'll let you know how it feels over here.
Do any of these rules apply from the 1950s? Check out Jared's share from TikTok.
Here are 5 strict dating rules from the 1950s. Number 1, did you know that you couldn't kiss on the first date? Damn, bro, I would have failed that test quick. They'd have had to lock me up, man, because sometimes the vibes are just too strong. Number 2, the man orders for the woman. How are we supposed to know what she likes, especially if it's a first date? I'm supposed to just guess? Oh, hell no. Or maybe they mean the woman tells the man what to order for her, and then he just orders. And that's probably what it is, honestly, actually. If you're picking somebody up for a date, you have to ring the doorbell. You can't just wait in the car like we're all accustomed to nowadays. Damn, what if it's the wintertime? What if it's cold outside? My car's warm. I don't want to get out. Mostly just messing around. That one's not bad at all. Number 4, guys have to wear a watch so they know exactly when to take the girl home. Number 5, the girl always had to respond quickly to dates so it doesn't come off as rude. Y'all think we should bring some of this stuff back from the 1950s?
Well, I like the responding quickly because somehow that kind of got lost. There was this game that women play, or I guess we both play, where we don't want to seem too thirsty. Mm-hmm. And like I get your number and then I'm gonna call you, or you call in 3-4 days or 5 days or whatever. No kissing on the first date. I don't kiss on the cheek, maybe.
If I like the man, I like a good kiss. So I'm going to toss that rule right on out of the rule book right there.
You like, so you want to keep that one?
If I like a man, I definitely want a good night kiss on the first day, second day. I don't care what
Now, how do you like ordering food? Now, I think women kind of like that. I would order you a drink. Maybe, have you?
I don't like anybody ordering my food or my drinks. You don't know, because if it's a first date, how do you know what I like? Unless we've had that conversation, right?
Okay, all right. So yeah.
I mean, but if we've had that conversation and you're being a gentleman, like I say, oh, I love shrimp. If I shrimp is my thing, and then you find a restaurant that has great shrimp, then that's.
So you had the blackened shrimp. Oh no.
Well, I don't want the blackened shrimp. I want the fried shrimp.
Okay, excuse me. Ringing the doorbell. So we used to have to come up, ring the doorbell, escort you to the car.
That's usually that. I think that I hate that rule got tossed out. Because right now I think, well, I don't know. I don't know that I hate it. But that was for safety, I believe. Because if you ring the doorbell, you have to meet who's in the inside of the, you have to meet who, if it's my mom, my father, my sister, they want to sit down, meet you, talk to you, see who your family, so they'll know who you're with.
It's interrogation.
Well, yeah. If that's how you recognize it, it's all good.
That's
right?
Interrogation.
So, but you need to interrogate whoever your daughter is out with so that you know she's safe and that if something happens, you know exactly who was with her when it happened.
Now, I think we can leave the last one. Wear a watch. I mean, I don't know.
Well, yeah, you don't have to do that because we got phones now.
Yeah, I don't.
But I do. But you have a watch on. You have your Apple Watch on. So wear a watch is because women had curfews. Yeah. And so you had to have a watch on so that you can bring them back home on time.
What was the curfew for? Like, if I had you out past a certain time, it was unladylike to be out for a woman?
No, it's just if you are dating, and I guess this is for younger, like people who live with their parents.
Okay.
Not for full-grown women who live, who pay rent.
But it's the 50s, so I'm assuming maybe they were living at home. I guess I don't know how that transition worked. Did you leave home and go live by yourself, or did you go from home to marriage?
I think you went from home to marriage in the 50s.
Huh.
I don't know that there was a mid-ground because you couldn't buy a house unless you had a husband.
All right, there you go, reminding us of all the things you couldn't do as a woman.
Of all the rules.
All the rules.
And regulations that had been set forth
yes.
by men.
Yes, there you go. Well, listen, what are you going to do at the end of the day? What are you going to do? But I will. I'm not a big fan of going up to the door. I don't like the interrogation at all.
I think you have to think of it not as interrogation, right? Like, I mean, if you had a daughter, you would definitely want to know what that man was all about. You wouldn't just let her just all sprawl all over the place with somebody that's not good for her.
I mean, if it's
and also I will say this too: when we talk about that era, we're talking about when you all like today when they mention alpha men. Mm. Back in the 50s, the 20s, the 30s, like those men were hardcore alpha men. That's really what an alpha man meant. Because one thing about coming inside to be interrogated, as you would say, is because the man of the house wanted to face whoever was seeing his daughter eye to eye and see, size him up, see what he was about, see if he, if he had whatever he needed to provide for his daughter.
I'm just taking your daughter out for some ice cream. I'm not
right. Well, anybody can't take my daughter out for ice cream. That's why I say they were real. Like I don't even know, because people get mad when you say real men, but they were providers and protectors for sure back in the 50s and the 30s. Now, like they were really like, no, you can't date my daughter unless. And now I don't even know. Do parents even know who their daughter is dating today?
That's a very interesting one. I mean, I think if dad is in the house, I'm pretty sure he's going to make it known. Like, tell your little old boyfriend to come on in the house. Let me holler at him for a second. Now look here, man.
They don't do that anymore, though.
No, come on. Fathers are going to do that. A father who is present is going to make himself known to whoever, unless they're being sneaky with the relationship and you don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to know what the people think. Do fathers still do that? Do they still bring in the date that their daughter has? 310-369-0400. 310-369-0400. Go ahead. Give us a call.
Did your family have rules for, like, you dating out? Did your mom?
My father was not strict.
No.
He was pretty lightweight. I do remember going to the senior prom when I was a freshman, and they definitely brought the dude in the house to see what it was all about. My mother did not want me to go. My father said I could go.
It's not like you had the fun, Dad.
So, yeah.
Well, why didn't your mama want you to go to the senior prom? I mean, well, what was you doing going to the senior prom when you were a freshman?
I don't. Somebody asked, so I wanted to go.
Oh.
Right, I want to go to the senior prom. Like, I've never had that experience. It turned out to be a horrible experience. My mother was right. I probably shouldn't have gone.
Is this the one where the bow got lost?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was not the best experience. My mother was absolutely right.
Now, they talked about calling a man back right after he shows interest in you, but it seems that women don't necessarily do that anymore. Like, there seems to be a lag time.
Yeah, you're right about that. This whole I don't want him or her to think I'm thirsty does happen.
Why is that? Like, where did that come from?
I have no idea, but I like for a man to call me, text me, let me know you like me. I don't want to play no games. Like, I feel like children play games. Why are we playing games and we're grown adults with mortgages? That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I never really got that, never really understood that, unless maybe they just didn't like you. Maybe that's what it is, and that's why they weren't really calling you back right away. Like, I feel if somebody's into you, they're gonna hit you right away, and if they just somewhat like you're just a time waster or you're on the roster, then I'll just let me see what Don is doing today. You know.
Oh, you feel like that's the women don't like you?
I just feel like if somebody's really into you, just either a guy or girl, I just feel they're going to call right away, you know, and that you don't have to like wait 3 or 4 days or a week, you know what I'm saying, before you call somebody back or return a phone call.
I think the problem today is what we always talk about. People have too many options. So, you know, if you don't call me, that's fine. Somebody else going to call. If they don't call me, that's fine. I got some more options. I can slide into somebody else's DM. But you say they don't call anymore anyway. Everything is DM.
Yeah, but then they leave you on red.
What is red?
It's where they see your message and it says they read it.
That's what I thought it was.
They read it, but they didn't reply back to it.
That's what I thought it was.
And they intentionally, you can turn that off. You don't have to leave it on.
Or you could turn red off?
You can turn red off. It's intentionally left on.
Well, that is a good way of telling somebody you don't like them. I like that.
No. Hi, I don't like you.
Yeah, nobody's going to say that. Nobody wants to. You definitely aren't going to say it. Like, you are too sweet and kind and gentle with everybody's feelings and emotions. So who's going to say, hi, I don't like you? Plus, that's mean anyway.
Okay, well, hey, I don't think this relationship's is really going to work out for us. And,
nobody says that.
Well, maybe we should
Have you ever told anyone that? Exactly.
No, but maybe I should. Maybe I should. All right?
Maybe.
Are people dating for different reasons now? Were the rules with the goals of marriage back in the day versus hanging out? I think back in the day, people were definitely like the intention was to get married.
Absolutely.
Now it's just like, let's waste some time because I'm bored.
Absolutely.
No, I mean,
absolutely.
So is that why the rules need to be adjusted now? Like, I feel this is why I feel men feel like they're the prize now because they have gotten the short end of the stick for so long, and that's why the rules need to be adjusted.
Men think they get the short end of the stick. Women think they get the short end of the stick. It's a seesaw balancing situation here. Because if you're not in a woman's shoes, you don't know what she feels like. If you're not in a man's shoes, you don't know what he feels like. Go ahead.
Explore that. Like, what does it feel like for you as a woman? Because I don't know. Because it seems like you guys are the winners in the dating relationship or dating tango. What does it mean when you get the short end of the stick?
What do you mean winners? What do you mean by winners?
Well, I mean, you get courted, you get picked up, you get taken out to dinner, you get called, flowers, you get, you get all this attention.
We might get it. We might get it, and then sometimes we might get it initially, and then it stops.
But you still get it, though. Like, I can't recall the last time somebody's bought me anything. You know, you brought me some crab salad. I appreciate it.
Just now.
I appreciate that.
Just now.
I appreciate that.
What am I, chopping it up?
No. But I'm just saying, like, somebody romantically buying me anything or doing anything or taking me out. You know, it's very, very slim. So that's why I say we get the short end of the stick. You guys get all the accolades.
Well, I think you have to put into context what women are looking for, and typically men do, and that's why that's why it looks like you're getting the short end of the stick, because that's the perception that's the perspective that you choose to take it from. But in all honesty, and I gotta say this all the time, men want to spend money on women. Like, y'all want to. And a lot of times, like, even if I've gone out before, put my money on the table, and the man said, no, I got it.
Hold on. If I'd have let you put your money out on the table, if the man would have been like, oh, thanks.
Why else would I put my money out on the table if I didn't want to pay for it?
It's kind of like an unwritten rule of like, oh, you going to let me pay? Oh, okay. It's expected of us to pay.
Well, when you say expected, it's expected of you to pay by yourself and by women, because this is the reputation that you've come, like, this is what we know. This is traditionally how the ball has gone, right? And what I was about to say is the reason why it's like that is because when women date, like we go back to the 50s, right? Or beyond. When women date, they date for marriage. They dated for marriage back then, right? And so in order to know if a man could provide, protect, and treat her like the princess she is, the dates have to acknowledge that, right? And so men want, if you want a woman, you want her to know
that you can provide,
that you can do these things. Hence is why you take her out, you treat her well, you know.
But there's been younger men now who have been trying to do the 50-50 thing, the Dutch, and women have been gawking at that.
I mean, because you go into something talking about 50-50 when the reason why I gawk at it, let me just be real and let me just be a grown-ass woman.
Okay.
Is because when you are with someone, there is no 50-50. It's one pot.
All right.
So why are we talking 50-50? Because if I honestly love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to, I want us to share in everything, including the finances, including the life that we build. Everybody talking about building empires. Well, how you going to build an empire 50-50? That's so ridiculous. People just be talking out the side of their mouth because you can't get with a woman, call yourself a power couple when she got hers and you got yours and everything is 50-50. It doesn't work like that. And so when people talk, I'm just like, what are they saying? Like, they're so...
All right. Well, later tonight, entrepreneur and founder and author Aaron Bullock is with Late Night Love crew. We'll come back right after the break.
Hey, besties!
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time!
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
Like, it's a spiritual moment.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Tammy Mack, and that is
Don Amici.
That's his name, y'all. Tonight could be your big break. Join us. Click the Zoom link. How about that on the Late Night Love YouTube channel, or drop a comment in the chat, or give us a phone call, 310-369-0400, 310-369-0400. Alex from San Fernando. If you aren't willing to get out of your car and ring the doorbell, you have no business dating that girl or woman.
I'm at the point where I just want to send a car for you and meet you where we're at.
I noticed there's a lot of Ubering going on. I'm going to tell you what's the most humiliating thing for me.
Yeah.
It's never happened, but I do hear that it happens. You can go and spend the night with a guy, and then he Ubers you home in the morning. Oh, no.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not with it.
Uber Black?
Huh?
Uber Black?
I'm not with it.
Uber Black?
No.
So I got to drive you home?
Yep.
I can't send the car?
I feel like if it's in the beginning stages, you cannot send me an Uber. You cannot spend the night with me and relish in all my goodness and then send me home like a prostitute. No!
You know what? Some guys are giving goodie bags with like $20 for lunch and like little scope and toothbrush and
I bet women are thinking it's so cute. That ain't cute. That's a prostitute.
It's not a prostitute. Some actually appreciate it. Some are like a little offended by it.
Like me, it's a prostitute. No, I feel like if we just got to, if we're just now getting to know each other, right?
Yeah.
And we want to spend as much time together as possible. You want to take me home.
You sound very needy.
You want to take me home. I'm not needy. I just want you to want me like I want you. I think Marvin Gaye had a song like that.
I want you in the car.
Yeah, you want me in the Uber.
Yes.
Because you're lazy. That right there lets me know I am uninterested in you.
It's
Uber
Uber Black.
Lazy.
It's Uber Black.
I don't care if it's Uber Purple.
You want a Waymo?
You being lazy.
Okay, I'll put you in a Waymo.
No, put me in your car.
Okay, all right. As adults, how do some of the dating rules limit us from finding the one? How?
You tell me.
I don't know. You know, I think what when it comes to a lot of these different rules, we create these imaginary boxes that everybody has to check. Instead of just living in the moment and getting to know the person that you're trying to connect with.
Absolutely.
And so if the person doesn't have a 401k, or he ain't got no land, or he ain't got, a car,
or if a woman can't cook. Or she don't dress up every day.
She ain't got the BBL going on. And so you just immediately cut off like, oh, no, that's not for me. And so you never really get a chance to really connect with the individual to see if you really can make an emotional connection. And I think that is where a lot of people are not really making decent, long-lasting connections, because everything is just getting superficial.
Well, watch this clip.
Everybody's gonna have their own opinion, but if you choose to date your friend's ex, how did you even get that close to your friend's ex to begin with, to even start dating them? Just out of curiosity and just respect for your best friend. Girl code and guy code is a thing. And I think that if your best friend starts dating your ex, they have total disregard for your feelings, unless you guys talked about it and you gave them your blessing. But how did they even know that they wanted to date your ex to even go to you and get your blessing? Why are y'all canoodling? Because this is maybe just me, but if my best friend broke up with some guy and she's done with him, I'm done with him too. And I'm not the type to get close to my best friend's boyfriend anyway. I mean, yeah, we'll be cool. And yeah, I get it, you want to have a relationship with the best friend too, I guess. But to me, it's not that serious. That's your man. I have no reason to be communicating with him when you're not around.
So this is something you should never do. I made the mistake one time. I had a friend, and this is like in high school, and like he broke up with this girl, and I was like, hey, can I date her? After and I was so stupid. He got mad at me for asking that. Only now. And sometime it like broken up, but like they hadn't really broken up like for a long period of time, but they had broken up. But I always thought she was cute, but I never really made a move on her. But when you know someone and like that's their thing, and that you just go find you something else. You should never like when you're too close to a situation.
Yeah.
Never.
I think it also, people assume that because you're now interested when I let go. You've always been interested, and you've been harboring onto that and lusting after my woman this whole time when you were supposed to be my friend. But can you help it if you feel a certain way about a person, regardless of who they're attached to?
Yeah, I mean, I've always admired beauty, but I'm like, oh, that's old boy's girl. But like, she's on the open market now, so okay, it's like.
Oh, so you didn't really like her?
Yeah, I mean, I just thought she was. I thought she was cute, and she was on the open market. I went and tried to do the respectful thing, but hey, I know it's your girl. I know y'all broke up. Do you mind if I go date her? I know it sounds stupid, but he got mad at that. So.
That's interesting that he got mad, because most dudes be like, hey, whatever. Like, even though they feel the opposite, most dudes will still be like, hey,
No, he got upset. He was a little irate at that.
Irate?
He was a little irate at me.
What did he say?
He was like, hell no. He was a little, I was like, oh, all right, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
Right. Hands off.
I thought y'all broke up. My bad. I guess,
It didn't go through it this time, huh? Okay. Didn't quite click in this time.
Well, I guess he got broken up with.
Right.
And maybe it wasn't a mutual thing.
That definitely would determine it, too. Yeah. Very much so.
But is that a valid rule that you should stay away from, like, a best friend's ex as a rule?
I'm sitting here trying to think, have I ever been attracted to one of my friend's significant others? And the answer is no, because once you're my friend's boyfriend, you now look like a brother to me in real life. Like in real time, like I see you as a brother. I don't even, it would be disgusting.
Even if they were super fine.
I can't turn that off.
Wow.
I can't turn that off. It would be like turning it off. Like my brother, my real brother, is super fine. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like a lust after my brother. And so that's how I feel about my girlfriend's man. Like, I can't do that. I don't want me and my best friend sharing the same DNA. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to. Like, if I'm kissing him, I'm kissing you.
What if some years had passed? Like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years had passed, and like some time had gone on.
But we probably still friends, right?
Your girl done got married or something.
But are we still friends? Was I at the wedding?
To your girl's friend? Yeah, your girl done got married to somebody else.
Yeah, if I was at the wedding, I'm not supposed to go see an ex.
Tony just popped back up.
That happened on Soul Food. That happened on Soul Food with Terry. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know. I can't remember the names on Soul Food. Okay. Like, I can't remember. It's too long ago. But on Soul Food, the sister had a boyfriend, and the other sister was cheating with the boyfriend. Yeah. But
they would have marital problems, right?
No. Now, come on now, baby. You don't.
What? No, that's the one that was the dancer, right?
No. Okay. It's the right movie, but the wrong scene.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the cousin slept with the husband.
Okay.
But the two sisters, one of the sisters slept with the other sister's boyfriend when they were younger and ended up marrying the boyfriend. Oof. And so that was a part of, like the sibling, the struggle. So, but I couldn't, especially if you're my sister, I can't be with your man.
What if you're not friends no more?
Is it a bitter breakup friendship breakup? Because if it's a bitter breakup, I'd probably just do that out of spite.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. I couldn't do it.
Expensive first dates are a no-no. Check out this rant.
My coworker just told me that she didn't go out with a date with a dude because he wasn't willing to spend $150 to $200 on the date/dinner. Hear me out. I asked her, how did you meet the dude? She said he actually came up to me at Fairmount Park when I was just chilling with my nephew. I'm like, this dude was brave enough in today's world to not know who you are and come approach you. But then she told me that she had to cancel the date because he wanted to bring her to like this Brazilian steakhouse where it was like $80 for a meal. She said that's not real date spot. That she's a real woman and she wants to go on a real date. The nerve. So this is what I told her. I said, hey, yo, Steph, listen, that man had no idea who you were. He didn't even know you existed yesterday. He didn't know that you ever took a breath of oxygen before. And you want him to spend $150 to $200 on you when he don't know who you are, he don't know your middle name, your last name yet? The whole point of the first date is to get to know one another. You want him to drop a minimum wage weeks of paycheck on food for you? Boy. Listen, the first date is supposed to be chill. You're supposed to get to know each other. You shouldn't be spending more than $40 max.
All right, so I think she missed a good thing. Brazilian Steakhouse is a bomb. That's number one. But should there be a dollar amount on the first date or on any date?
Well, I've told you several times that you spend way too much money on women when you take them out. Way too much money. And your whole defense is, yeah, but I would do that when I was with myself. And I'm thinking, well, do it when you're with yourself.
I do.
But don't do it on a date. Because all you're doing, and I don't understand how this isn't plain and clear, right? All you're doing is leading with your money. So it doesn't work well for men, and it doesn't work well for women either, because when you lead with your money, then that's what the relationship has to continue to be, about your money.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not intentionally leading with my money.
I'm telling you, you are. When you make the decision, that's an intention. So when you make a decision that I'm going to take her out to, I don't know what restaurant is fancy, to a restaurant that costs to fly her out to Miami, that's on a first date, you're leading with your money.
But I've never been to Miami.
Okay.
It's an experience.
We're not going to have a real conversation.
Should women pay for the first date?
If they ask the man out, they should. I think whoever asks whoever out should pay for the date. I am a believer in that. But also for women, I want to say for women, if a man can't, you got to be real careful with this money thing, because men spend money frivolously if they want something from you. Money is no object to them. It doesn't make you special. It doesn't make you it doesn't mean that he's going to be with you. It doesn't mean that he likes you better than somebody else. It just means you're in the rotation of his monthly budget. That's really all it means.
That's exactly what it means.
You know what I'm saying? So I think for us, the money can throw you off of the man you're really supposed to be with, because you can find out if you should be with somebody or not if they're not spending any money. You'll know, because he'll want to know about you. He'll want to inquire about what makes you happy and what your dreams and aspirations are. And it's not just about buying a Birkin bag. If Puffy can afford a Birkin bag, Puffy gonna buy 5-6 Birkin bags.
Yeah.
It's nothing out for him.
Breaking the rules is the way to go, according to this relationship coach. Listen up, ladies.
A lot of the dating and relationship coaches want to give you rules to follow, but I actually give you rules to break. As a holistic relationship coach for successful Black and brown women in their 30s and 40s, I actually teach my clients to break the rules. I also teach them to show up fully, to demand what they want, and not to ask anyone for permission. Because you actually know best what's best for you, but you are living your life based on who you think you are supposed to be and how you believe you are supposed to behave, because people told you that this is how you're supposed to behave. People told you this is what you need to do. And so you're actually disconnected from your own magic, and that's what's stopping you from having the relationship that you want. So it's necessary for you to break the rules in order for you to break out of the boxes that you have created for yourself. It's necessary for you to break the rules in order to figure out what rules you actually want to follow. It's the women who break the rules that get the most attention. It's the women who break the rules who get what they want. And it's the women who break the rules who discover that your life is for you to design it and for you to live it how it best feels for you, and not based on the restrictions, the limitations, or the boxes that other people have given you.
I'm actually down with that. Like, design the date, design your life how you want it to go, and don't be afraid about that. All right, we got more Late Night Love when we come forward.
Yeah,
Stick around.
Aaron Bullock is on the way.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
All right, welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Don Amici with Tammy Mack. And have you ever said screw the rules? Call us and tell us your story in the chat. 310-369-0400. This guest made history in the food world by creating a plant-based cheese to give people healthier options sold in some big grocery chains. With early support from investors including Jay-Z and Chris Paul, this entrepreneur, founder, and author is always at the big things. Check out Aaron Bullock.
Right, and this is a message for anybody in the world. Any entrepreneur out there, especially in this space, don't quit. You have to figure out how to adapt, right? And so we pulled down as small as we could, and we tightened our belts. I mean, I went almost a year now without getting paid, right?
Wow.
And, we just made the sacrifices that were necessary. And Walmart was one of those things that was sort of coming, and we knew it was coming. We just needed to figure out how to get there. And there were a couple things that we needed to figure out.
All right, we got to welcome to Late Night Love, Aaron Bullock. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
How you guys doing?
We're doing absolutely fantastic. I love cheese myself.
Good.
How did you get into cheese? Both cheeses. I like cheese, the money cheese and the cheese.
Well, listen, you answered your own question. That's how I got into it.
So talk to us about what inspired you to create your cheese.
I'm a business builder. It's one of the things I do. And at the time I had a healthcare company, and one of the guys that worked for the company was a raw vegan chef. And, we got into the end of the life cycle for that company. I was trying to move to Bali and have a baby. And he was like, no, I have this idea. I want to make vegan cheese. And I was like, that sounds awful. That sounds like, yeah, I'm a Texan. I'm an old school Texan. I eat meat. I eat cheese, I eat all the things, right? So, but then when you looked at the business of it, it was more than a vegan cheese thing. Especially as we as Black folks, we deserve to have better options around our food. We have a high incidence of diabetes. We have a high incidence of high blood pressure. And frankly, as much as we love cheese doesn't seem to love us back.
No, it does not.
Right.
Dairy products do not work well with our systems, but it's so good though. It just tastes so
good.
It is good.
And so that was my contention. My contention was, as opposed to giving somebody or telling people that they couldn't eat cheese or they shouldn't eat it, here's an option for you to do on Tuesday when you want something done, right? Or if your partner is saying, I really love you, and the doctor says you shouldn't have this, you can make them happy at least a few days out of the week by choosing something different, right? So that was the answer.
Well, you look like a healthy man, Aaron. You look like you're fit and everything. So was there a health journey that you yourself went on?
I am a certified licensed naturopath also. But no, like, look, I go through phases like everybody where I'm not in that great shape. I'm pretty close to 60 at this point. So, you know, and I have a very young daughter, and it occurred to me that I'll be 70 some odd years old when she's 20, and I needed to figure out how to be here. So,
Right. I'm going to go off subject a little bit because you said you have a daughter, and so when she's 20, when she's in her teen years, will you expect a brother to come and knock on the door and to receive her on a date?
What teen years do you think my daughter's going to be dating?
Huh? No,
wow.
no. Wait, she's not going to date. You're not going to allow her to date at all.
Look. I won't be able to control it. But
right.
I said I'm an old Texan. I'm an old Texan gun owner. So yeah, you're not just coming to the door. You're coming to the house. You're going to sit down for a little while.
You got the rocking chair with the shotgun?
1,000%.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Donamichi seems to think that when men who are dating another man's daughter, when they come into the home, that they're being interrogated. Would you consider it an interrogation?
Yes, absolutely. Listen, I have all the thoughts. I heard you guys talking about it. Yeah, it's an interrogation, 1,000%. And it's an interrogation that if you want to date my daughter, you should be more than willing to stand up to. If you can't face a woman's dad,
what kind of man are you?
You know, Don said something earlier. Would you say you want to be in your soft man phase?
Yeah, I want to be in my soft man. Yeah, I want to be in my soft man phase.
Aaron had to pull his head down on that one.
We're trying to rethink the rules. We're talking about rethinking the rules. You know what I'm saying?
Soft man
listen, you rethought cheese. Let's rethink the rules.
Listen, we're trying to rethink these rules right now. I'm the worshipful master of a Masonic lodge. We're trying to give these young men better icons. We're trying to rethink these rules that they're in. I have heard guys tell me they don't know how to change the oil on a car.
Yeah, that is sad.
Or change a tire.
Come on, guys. Like, you shouldn't even be driving that car. And you want me to send my daughter out with you?
Well, everything's become so on demand in today's society. They call AAA. They've got an app for that. Like, there's a phone number to call. Like, when I was younger, my uncle, because I lived with my uncle for a few years, and he had me every Saturday out there tinkering on his old Ford Granada, and I learned about cars by him, being out there with him every weekend. So changing the tire, changing spark plugs, changing the oil, it's just, to me, it's just natural on how to do it, but it's very weird. It's very weird that kids don't know how to do it nowadays.
If we couldn't change the oil or change the tire, we couldn't drive. And I'm going to tell you, we know how to build cars. We can frame houses. We weld. There's nothing around the house that we can't fix. And I'm not going to invite another man into my house to do it. Look, if I don't have the time, I get it. I understand. But I can do it. And the expectation, my 7-year-old hopefully is being raised with a couple of strong principles. One is agency. So that is that it's her body, it's her mind, it's her life, and she's in control of it. But the other thing is a high system of self-worth, right?
Yeah.
And that she's going to want somebody in her life that is able and capable because she will be. We don't live in a world where women can't do it. We don't live in a world where women are frail and unable, right? So I'm going to warn these guys now. There's a science that's suggesting that the male chromosome is dying out. And I'm going to say we're not doing it any favors. We're helping it.
Wow.
Well, we had a good run.
Yeah.
We had a good run.
What rules in business, Aaron, could be applicable to relationships?
Oh, you led with it. Be flexible. Adapt. The rules, there are no rules. There are no rules that apply to anything except for your specific scenario in this moment. That's it. Everything else out the door. You have to reach for what you want. You have to set up the world that you want, design it, and then adapt, because you're going to get things are going to come up that you don't expect. And if you can't adapt, you're going to lose.
Yeah. Do you think this younger generation does a better job living with less boundaries with dating? I mean, they're trying to rework the rules.
They have different boundaries. Like, you know, I had a look. I don't know if I can say this, but I was out with some friends, and you know, we had some of their daughters with us, and this young man came up to one of the young ladies, and he said, he leaned into her, and he walked into a group of men, and we're all like 200 pounds plus, right? And he said, DTF. And she looked at him and she, you know, waved him off. He walked away. And we were like, what did he say? And she said, DTF. We were like, what does that mean? Do y'all know what that means?
No.
DTF?
Yes. You know what I mean?
I know what that means.
You do?
Yeah.
You say it because I don't want to have to.
It's just down to you know what.
Oh, I had no idea what that was.
Right. I didn't either. It was a request. And I was like, wait a minute. What? And first of all, the boldness of it was, I was appalled. Like, I wanted to go find it. And then she explained that this was a part of their culture. Like, it was a legitimate request, and she could have easily said, yeah.
So that works?
Yeah.
It has to work for him to do it.
Yeah, they don't even need to know each other's names, right? Like, it's wild, like this new thing. But also, you know what I find also? They're lonely.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because they're not connected. There is no connection. It's just like the hookup. It's all the app dating, the swipe left and the swipe right.
Yeah.
But there's no real connection. And also, I just need to say it because y'all said it. That is a whole bag. You give a woman a bag of money and breath mints and send her home in a car.
That is not a hoe bag.
That's exactly what it is.
It's
a prostitute.
That is a treat to start your day off.
Escort.
There's some Starburst in there, some Jolly Ranchers.
That is the get out of my house and don't call me until
$40 in there
That's
to
exactly
get
what
you
it is.
a lunch.
That's exactly what it is. Get out of my house.
Ladies, don't get in that Uber.
And I'll see you the next day. You DTF.
Some Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Don't get in that Uber.
So Aaron, what antiquated dating rules do people follow that we should rethink?
Ooh, again, that's hard for me because I like the old antiquated.
I knew you were going to say that when you said I'm old school.
I do like don't touch the door. I got it. Right? I know you can do it. I got it.
But this is what I want to know, because Don is talking about switching the rules. When he talks about switching the rules, sounds more like he's saying switching the roles and not the rules. So my question to you is, why should a man open a door for a woman? What does that do? What does that mean? Why is that necessary?
Some women get mad now.
It means that I've had someone get mad at me. Like a stranger, I tried to open the door for her. She got mad. She went off the complete handle. And I just stepped away, apologized, whatever. But it means that I can take care of you. And I want you to know that if you're in my presence, you are good. You are safe. I know you can do it. And I'm going to choose a woman that I know can do it, because I know that there may come a day that I'm on my knees. I might have fallen down. I might have slipped, and I need somebody strong enough to do that. But while I can do it, I'm going to do it. The other side of that, though, is what's this song that I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't whatever? Nonsense. Nonsense. You talked about the 50-50. That's the 50-50, right? The 50-50 is that we do things for each other.
Mm-hmm.
That we do things. Like, I'm not saying that women should cook and clean only. Please don't take that stance.
Right.
But I am saying that we do things together and we build things. I wouldn't want a woman walking 2 paces behind me. I'd want a partner, right? I want a legitimate partner. I want somebody I can build something with. But that means, as much as I've heard these women talk about how men have to make X amount of dollars and they have to have this and whatever, and I disagree with you men that just want to spend money. I think that they feel like if they don't spend the money, they can't have access to the things that they want, unfortunately. But I do think that the woman also, if you want that guy that has those things, you better make sure you have those similar things or matching things in your toolkit. Because if you don't, you're not equally, they used to say it back in the day, like equally yoked, right? Like you're not.
Right. What do you think about bringing things to the table? What is it that people should bring to the table? It's a lot of table talk these days when we talk about relationships and the whole, what do you bring to the table?
Common sense about that. You start
right
there.
common sense. You should be, first and foremost, you should be able to talk. You should be able to, you said that most of the guys don't talk about their feelings. I think that's sad. The men should be able to say what is true for them and how men are way more sensitive than women, if you ask me. And they have been bred or taught not to live in that truth. You can't get what you don't ask for. You can't get what you don't communicate. So everybody needs to be able to talk about what they want, how they feel. They need to be able to be self-considerate and think about what is really true for themselves. What do they really want? Not what does Sally want or Jimmy want, not what the TV told me I'm supposed to have, but what you really want. And that, I think that's first and foremost, be able to speak to your partner, be able to speak to yourself and identify whatever is true. That I think that we talk about money in a way that is probably way too important. There are things that are important about it, right? Like you want people, depending on the life that you design for yourself, who can show up and help you build that, or that you can build that with in whatever way that looks. You want people that are capable. So be capable, right? Be present. That's it. I think those are the core pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask you something about the cheese? What's the difference between regular cheese and vegan cheese?
Vegan cheese sucks. If you want to know what's the difference between my cheese.
Okay.
I was about to say, wait, don't you have vegan cheese?
Excuse me. What's the difference between your cheese and regular cheese?
Right. There's nobody in my company that's vegan. The difference is, look, our cheese is made from cashew milk as opposed to cow's milk or some kind of animal milk, which I have no problem with. And otherwise, like one of the things that's special about our cheese is you can use it like cheese. It doesn't turn into oil. You can make a bechamel sauce out of it, right? You can really use it in the ways that you use cheese. It tastes good. The difference is it doesn't have lactose in it. And so if you're lactose intolerant, you won't suffer from that.
So if I'm making a charcuterie plate, I can go get some of your cheese.
1,000%.
And we get some meats and we good.
Absolutely.
What advice would you give to someone navigating dating now, Aaron? Or are you is it too beyond you at this point?
Get your shotgun and your rocking chair and come on have this conversation.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth about what you want.
Yeah.
First, tell the truth to yourself. Right? Like tell yourself what you really, talk about what you really, really want and what the outcome is that you expect. Because I'm going to guess that most people aren't just looking for that hookup. You know what I mean? They're not just looking for that Birkin bag. What they really want is some kind of connected relationship that pays the dividends of love and care and safety. So you got to be clear about the thing that you want and really go out and speak to that. I think those are the things that are most important.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I hope people really want, I hope people still really want deep connection. I think the cell phone has kind of ruined it for a lot of
I don't know that this generation knows what that looks like.
I mean, I think they feel it, because although I talk to kids a lot, and they are lonely, a lot of them. So they feel the absence of it, right?
Right.
Maybe it's on us to talk to them, to help them see what the thing is that they might be overlooking themselves, right? Like there's a lot of swiping. Maybe slow down on that and do more talking, less Uber riding, less hoe bagging, something, but
less hoe bagging.
Yeah.
Y'all knocking my goodie bag. It's a goodie bag, and
You
wow.
done sent a woman off with a goodie bag, $20. Oh, that was offend me so bad. You give me $20. If I'm gonna be a prostitute, at least break me off.
Hold on. Now, here's the thing. She said, if I Uber you home in the morning, is that wrong?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If you really wanted to spend time with this person and you value her, y'all just, I'm not that she shared her body with you. You guys have shared your bodies with each other, right? You don't want to make sure she got home safe. You're going to put her in a stranger's car?
Well, I got the app. I can see where she's going. It's on the map.
Okay.
Look. Okay. Look. I just wrote this book. I just launched this book called The Guy.
Please talk about the book.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
So the book is called The God-Mind Principle, Unlocking the Rules and Process of Manifestation. And it really is about how we can get and have the things that we want, right? And it's bespoke. It's unique to everybody. Like what I want is not necessarily, you You want the woman that you can send home in the Uber with the whole bag, and you should be able to have that, right?
Thank you.
You should, right? But she wants a man who's going to cherish her in a different way and make sure that she's safe and that she feels that the encounter was safe and whole all the way from the beginning until she gets back into her house, right? And beyond that. And she should be able to have that. And this book speaks to a lot of the stuff that you guys are talking about here. The idea that a lot of the things that we attach to are these old antiquated rules that talk about what we can and what we can have and the only ways that we can have it. And most of the stuff doesn't mean anything. It's not useful to us. And that we have the idea, if we can really dig in about what we want and what these rules, these ideas that we've been functioning under are, we can rewrite that whole script. And in rewriting that script and then putting that out into the space, you can actually create all of the things that you want. Love, the money, the success and career, literally all the things. And if you look closely, you'll hear yourself tell yourself why you can't have them, which is why you don't have them.
Sounds like the mind of a Mason to me.
Yes, ma'am. You must know something about it.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Aaron, for joining us. It's been awesome having us on Late Night Love.
Appreciate it being here.
We're going to definitely get that book.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Aaron.
Y'all take care.
All right. You got it. All right. More Late Night Love after the break.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love your mind.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Don Amici with Dr. Tammy Mack. And here's a question. Do you think there should be a waiting period for sex?
Oh, this one's been around a long time. I know the television show Girlfriends, Joan had a 30-day wait period.
Who started that?
I think it was 30 days. It might have been 60, but I think it was a 30-day wait period.
I'm assuming the wait period is if you give in too quickly, that
you seem easy, and he goes away.
You seem easy, or that you want to make sure that he's not here just for sex.
Right.
Which some guys, unfortunately, just want to have sex with you.
Yes, and what you've told me is that you guys will wait however long it takes. It doesn't matter because you have a rotation.
Well, in poker, we have something called slow play you. You know, we'll wait you out. So it doesn't really matter how long you wait. I'll just go holler at somebody else until you come back around. Or when
So it could be
ready.
15 years.
It could be 15 years. I got you in the back burner. I got you and 15 other women just sitting around.
And the ones that are already knocked off, I'm done with them.
Well, no,
I'm picking up new ones.
Still here.
Oh, they in rotation too.
You got to look at it as this conglomerate of a roster that just never ends. It's out there in the ether, and then you kind of check in every so often with these different ones.
So then, if that is the case, if we can't know if you want us only for sex, whether we wait 30 days or 30 years, how do we know that you want to be with us?
Because we end up staying with you.
I don't get it.
Because if we just wanted you for sex, we would just disappear.
Well, yeah, that's what we're trying to prevent you from doing, disappearing.
Right. But we're either going to do one or two things, all right? We're going to either have sex with you and disappear or have sex with you and stay. All right?
But why does having sex depend on whether you stay or go?
No, I'm just saying we want to have sex with you.
Okay.
All right? We want to crack that.
Regardless of how long we stick around.
Regardless. That's what we like to do.
And see, for us, we don't want to do that. We want to only have sex if you're going to stick around. Or maybe that's old school. We're talking about old school versus new school. Maybe that's old school. Maybe it's old school to only want to have sex if there's a commitment.
I think I need to start taking a cue from these young kids and start going up to women. You DTF? You know what I'm saying? Go up to a 70-year-old woman. Hey, baby, you DTF?
Okay. Watch this and then hit us in the comment section, please.
So I wanted to come on here and talk about this whole 90-day rule thing. Everybody's like, 90 days. Some women believe, if you wait 90 days, you are not a hoe. Oh my God, you will look bad if you don't wait 90 days. All this. Some women believe, you could sleep on the first night. It's cool. Let's just sleep on the first night. I'm an independent woman. I can do what I want. So I'm going to come on here and I'm going to tell you guys my perspective on it. I am totally a believer in 90 days or more. Make that man wait even more because now they expect the 90 days. The 90 days, that ain't nothing. 90 days is a damn month at this point. You need to get to really see people. You need to see their souls. You need to see what they're really talking about. And that's why I wait. Because first of all, you want their last body off of them. You don't want to be dealing with somebody that was just dealing with somebody 2 days ago. They got all their energy, all their soul, all their spirits on them. No, cleanse that person. Let them cleanse that other person off of them before they come have your fully cleansed, healed self. No, we waiting more than 90 days, honey. We waiting, okay? It's no need to rush it because you need to see all that you're getting yourself into. People can hold a front for a long time. People can pretend for a long time. But I'm telling you, if you wait past the 90 days, you will never regret it. You will never regret not having sex sooner. You will only be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I waited. It's always going to be there.
You can be waiting by yourself. That's what you be doing.
I think I've had a man waiting for about 12 years. About 12 years for it, right? I mean, I would imagine if I went to him today, he'd be like, okay.
Well, yeah. Right? Well, see.
But I mean, like you said, I guess it doesn't matter because it's in rotation. He's got his rotation of women.
I don't like these rules that you guys.
And then the truth is, sometimes you can hook up with somebody on day one, and you end up marrying them.
Yeah, I don't understand. Why is it? I'm not going to think that you're easy if you sleep with me on the first date or first week or first month. But that's just me.
But here, can I say this? Can we agree that women do get tagged as easy or hoes?
I don't think that existed nowadays. I think back in the day, maybe. But 2025?
Yes, it does. It still exists. And I'm about to give you an example. I'm about to give you an example. As much as we try, as much as women, and I will give hip-hop ladies of today more credit than anyone else for trying to give us sexual freedom and sexual power, right? But as much as we try to do that, it never really works because they're still calling Megan Thee Stallion that. Based off of her dating Klay Thompson now, based off of her coming off of Party, based off of her coming out of what's the boy in jail? Tory Lanez, based off of her, you know.
What they calling her Easy?
No, they're calling her the 304.
I thought it was sexual empowerment. She would.
Well, yeah. And what I'm saying is, as much as she and Cardi B and Coi Leray and why is she not Cardi B? I said Cardi B. Glorilla. As much as they try this sexual empowerment thing. Men still talk about, and women alike still talk about body counts. And if your body count is over a certain number, you are still considered a whore, right? And so that's one of the reasons why women are a little more careful about dishing it out. Because if I give it to everybody on a first date or a second date or, you know, a third date, then my body count goes up. And I know today we're trying for the body count not to matter at all. And I pray that one day that happens. But your body count is not equal to my body count.
I just want to say, as a man, we love whores too, so it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. You could be a whore or a saint. It doesn't really matter. It's just you pick one. It doesn't really matter. Truth Hurts says her rules are more so guidelines and require traction. Listen up.
Do you believe in the 90-day rule? No. I believe in a 90-day guideline, but anybody that tells you it's a rule, they are most likely lying. It's not a rule. Because there are some guys that are just not going to have to wait that long. And then there are some guys that are going to have to wait a lot longer. So I call it a guideline because it's a fair time frame that if you're consistently seeing somebody, you will know whether or not this person is, viable. At least you would have a better understanding. But then there are those guys that are just giving. And it's people where men fail as far as their understanding of women is they think that by doing deeds that they should earn the right to our bodies. Like the taking you out to dinner type of deal, or, oh, because I bought you flowers, that type of deal. And those all are nice things. And if you plan on being there or whatever, those are things that meet to a certain point. But ultimately, your body has to be attracted to their body. And I don't care how many damn flowers you buy me. If you're not attractive, I'm probably never going to want to be with you like that. And not just attractive by how you look, just attractive by your overall presentation.
So was she saying chemistry? Was that what she was saying?
Yeah, I guess it was a little confusing, a little bit confusing.
But if you were saying chemistry, I think that should be the
barometer.
base. Yeah, I think chemistry should be really, if you're feeling like, I'm comfortable, I'm liking this, I'm digging this person that I'm with, I think, and you feel comfortable and it feels right, I think that should be the barometer of how you kind of engage in this.
I agree with that. That chemistry should really be the determinant. But if you're looking for a commitment, chemistry and commitment, we've done a show on that, and they don't equal to one another, right? So it all depends on what you're looking for, I think.
Because you got to be intentional. Like if you want marriage, maybe you need to hold off on the sex.
Yeah, because you could have chemistry with somebody, and they ain't trying to get married or have kids forever, and they're not aligning with what it is you want your life to look like.
Why is everything so hard?
It's not hard.
It's hard.
We make it hard. It's not hard at all.
Yeah.
Life is not hard at all. We know the answers to every question that broaches us.
I don't know.
We know the answers.
All right. Come back for more Late Night Love after the break.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
All right, welcome back to Late Night Love. From the comments, Dynasty. Personally, I think there are plenty of women that are willing to date men that make less money. If we don't get caught up with societal standards nowadays, we're just looking for an equal partner. Is that true?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. I think the thing is, if you're in your 20s and maybe early 30s, then you have a chance to just kind of look around and you have a chance to request what you want, right? But then women start getting nervous when they start hitting a certain age, and 30 seems to be the age in today's world, but 35 for sure. Women start to get nervous, and they're like, oh, hold on, I'm not going to give me an Offset that's going to buy me a house in New Jersey, or I'm not going to get me a Russell Wilson. Let me see what's around my neighborhood
he don't need to make
and settle down.
6 figures, I'll settle for 5.
He don't need to make 5, I'll settle for 4. He
four?
don't need to make 4, I'll settle for 3.
No.
He don't need to make 3. I got a good job, I can take care of it myself. You know, I mean, our eggs start winding down. So when we want a family, right, we got to take those things into consideration. And so that's why a lot of women today, they're opting out for in vitro and different options to be able to have their babies by themselves.
Yeah, you're playing chicken with life, and you're losing.
We're doing what we can. Angelica thinks the first 90 days isn't enough to know how he really feels. Take a listen.
Okay, so this is why the 90-day rule is so important in terms of dating. So earlier this year, I was talking to this guy, and it was great. Like, a little fairy tale. Like, he never said no to me, was a gentleman, made great money, like, check, all the boxes, okay? And called me every single night. Like, this man went to Miami on a bachelor trip, called me in Miami, was FaceTiming me, making sure I was good. He went to a wedding, was calling me, making sure I was good. I talked to this man every single night. And then in month 3, things started to decline. I could tell his emotions changed. Like, he was like spiraling to a certain extent. And I'd asked him, I said, if your ex called you today, would you go back? He dead ass said, yes, I miss my old life. I miss it. I miss this. I miss that. Like, and I was just like baffled. I will never forget how I felt when he said that to me. And y'all, I'm telling you, I gotta be asking some questions. And I'd ask all the good questions, but baby, I noticed that switch up. I noticed those emotions and that sadness that like just overcame him, and he never got out of it.
Wow.
So that sounded like he was just dating too soon, I guess?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
Lord.
A big question to ask when you're dating is when's your last relationship and how soon did y'all break up? Like, I think that's a thing.
Well, clearly they talked about it. That's why she asked.
Yeah, I mean, but like if it's like less than 6 months to a year, like.
Yeah, I don't know. But I will say what she's right about is 90 days is not enough to know a person. It's just not enough to know.
Maybe she didn't put it down on him enough, though. Like, maybe she didn't put it down enough on him to make him.
Homie had soul ties to his ex. That was clear and evident. She said his emotions, and he was like, yes. When she said, he said, I want my old life back. I'm like, oh, Lord, that's it. That's like Diana Ross in Mahogany. I want my old man back. I was like,
Listen, you need to know that you need to put some moves on him to make him forget about his old life. This is your new life today.
Okay.
You don't think you could do that?
You know you can.
You ain't up to the challenge?
You already know you can.
Okay. All right.
You always say, why do you women put so much stock and power in your thing?
Yeah.
Well, you just did that. You just gave us that power. You just said if we give it up, you will forget about everything else. You give it the power. You guys give it the power.
Well, you got to. She could have gave him something new to think about.
Well, so the next time you ask, why do y'all think that's got so much power? Remember that you said we did.
All right. Well,
we got the power. We got the power.
And use it for good.
The P power.
Use it for good. You guys use it for evil.
Be clear about what you want and stick to it. Listen to this.
Dating rule number 1, know what you want. Once you know what you want, now you can find like-minded people. If you just want to mess around and have fun, go hit up the club, bar, slide on some DMs, a dating app. If you're looking for marriage, go to the bookstore, a coffee shop, go to a wedding. Now once you find a good candidate, tell them exactly what you want. Make sure that y'all are on the same page. And if y'all not on the same page, keep it pushing. That's the point of being honest and straightforward about your intentions. Now, once you done found somebody, you know what you want, this is where people be messing up. Make sure your actions reflect what you want. If you just want to mess around, you can't be cuddled up, spending the night every night with somebody, doing all type of stuff with them. You just can't do that. And if you want a long-term relationship, you can't be accepting the bare minimum. Rule number 1, know what you want.
So I think that's a great idea to tell people what you want. The question I have to ask is what you want delusional? Meaning, like, is it out there? Is somebody going to be willing to give you what you want?
Well, see, I think that, yes, questions are necessary, but I think foundational questions are necessary. Because you can tell a person what you want, and then they can skew their life to give you what you want until they get what they want, and then walk away. I believe that everything is it's a verb.
Action.
Right? Everything is in the action. So without saying much, you can tell if a person is what you want or not. The problem is sometimes we want a person so bad, we're so thirsty that we conform them and contort them into what we think they should be for us.
And then it can't live up to those expectations.
Yeah, like we can see something going bad or we could clearly see in front of us that this is not the man for us, but then fill our minds with all of the reasons and excuses why he's not that man yet, even though he's showing us. When he doesn't show up to pick me up, it's been 4 times he said he's going to pick me up and we're going to go out to dinner. He's canceled 3 of the 4 times.
But this 4th time, he might just show up.
Let's say he shows up this 4th time. Then we go, but he showed up on the 4th time.
So we're convinced. So what is that, though? Like, are we convincing ourselves of a lie? Are we telling ourselves a lie?
We're convincing ourselves that this is the man for us, right? Or the woman for us, because we're so thirsty and we want it so badly that we contort whoever that man is into what we want them to be.
So they should have showed up the first time?
Yes.
Okay. They should have been skipping on the way to the date to take
They
you out.
should have been happily. And sometimes I know things happen. I'm not talking about things happening. I'm talking about on a normal circumstance. You can't cancel on me 3 times.
Somebody should be enthusiastically giving you what you want.
Exactly.
Giving you what you need, basically.
Right. And not like, don't tell me what you're doing. Show me what you're doing.
Yeah, that's. I'm with you on that one. I'm definitely with you on that one. No matter how you treat them, free will rules that man's decisions.
Yeah.
That's a message.
So a few days ago, I made a post about the 90-day rule and how I was talking to a guy and it was great for 2 months. And then on the 3rd month, he started to spiral and he told me that he missed his ex. So we're no longer talking. And I had several low-value men comment under my post and basically state that if I would have did this, if I would have did that, he would have chose me. I want to be abundantly clear with something because men love to put like accountability on women and making women feel as if we should give more to make a man stay. If any man wants to leave you, he is going to leave you. It does not matter what you give him. You can give him kids. You can give him 10 years of marriage. You can give him XYZ. You can be beautiful. You can make money. You can do all these things. You can give. But if that man wants to leave, he's going to leave. You can be amazing to him every single day. But if he wants to leave, you can give him abundance of grace, abundance of love, abundance of affection. But if that man wants to leave, he will leave. I am tired of men trying to put that on women, because we can do all the great things for a man and he will still leave. So to every man who decided to comment under my post, you don't know how great I was to that man. You have no idea. So stay out of my life, bro. And think of the astronomer situation with the Coldplay situation. That man cheated on his wife, has been cheating on his wife. She knew, and she was just waiting for the light to happen, and it happened. And now that man lost his marriage, and he's suing Coldplay. Why are you suing Coldplay? Oh, because you don't want to take accountability. You want to blame somebody.
What she call me? Low IQ?
Low value.
Low value. Why I gotta be a low value man? Because I said you should have put it on him. Come on now. You should have worked harder for your man. Now somebody else got it.
I mean, if someone wants to leave, they're going to leave, and it doesn't matter what you do. Because when people want to stay, they stay through it all, baby. They stay through babies. They stay through beatings. They stay through brokenness. They stay through brokenness. When people want to stay, they stay, and you can't convince them to go. And when people want to go, they go, and you can't convince them to stay. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late-night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in, because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
Shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
Hey, besties!
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time!
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
I get the spiritual moments.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Donna Beachy with Dr. Tammy Mack.
Hello.
Shout out to Finesse Mitchell in the comments tonight.
Okay, Vanessa.
No, Finesse.
Oh, Finesse.
Finesse Mitchell.
Finesse. What is up, Finesse?
Let's see here.
Marlon Cozy.
Marlon Cozy. To some women think that they can control you with that slip down there,
and they use it as a weapon. That's what you say. You say we can. You say we can control it with that.
Well, you can't control me with that.
Well, that's what you said. You just said, literally, perhaps he would have stayed if you would have done a better job.
Yeah, I said perhaps.
I added the perhaps.
All right, I mean, you might have had a different outcome.
I think that's craziness, I think that's craziness. I mean, Cardi B brags all the time about how great her mouth motion is and how great her slip down there is, as you would say, Marlon. And clearly...
It must not have been that good.
Clearly, we see...
well, it just goes to show you that sometimes even how good that is may not mean that I like you.
It doesn't mean a thing if you... Okay, the word of the day is reciprocation.
Yes.
Listen up.
Crash course, masterclass, whatever you want to call it. Here are some dating tips that clearly are being missed. okay? I seen a young lady by the name of Danielle, your corporate BFF. I'm a tagger. Hey, girl. She made a couple of videos about this young man that she has met. They have been dating. I believe they are on date 6, 7, 8, something like that. She has cooked for that man and bought him grilling tools. And she shared her story about how excited she was. And the girlies are eating her up in the comment section. You know, the normal, miserable Marys and bitter Bettys. Girl, you shouldn't have done that. You a fool. He gonna use you. Girl, you don't do for no man you just met, right? Well, here's the thing. How do you know what and when to do for a man? It's called reciprocation, ladies. If that man has planned 3, 4, 5 dates, there's nothing wrong with you planning and paying for a date. He has shown you he's willing to make the initial investment and effort. You can do a little bit in return. If that man has no problem with coming and changing that tire or coming and putting that piece of furniture together for you, there's nothing wrong with you cooking for him. Absolutely nothing wrong. If that man has paid for a pedicure, if that man has sent you some Starbucks money, some lunch money, there's nothing wrong with you buying that man some grilling tools. That man done brought flowers to you on every date. What is wrong with you buying him some grilling tools? Right? It's called reciprocation.
Reciprocation. I'm down with it.
Yeah.
I'm down with it.
You gave me some booty, I gave you a little goodie bag.
Yeah.
On the way out.
Sometimes the internet sounds like a bunch of bitter people who have been heartbroken, and that's sad because everyone gets their heart broken once or twice in a lifetime, right? Sometimes more, if we continue to pour our heart out. But and so we can't just live and build our lives' expectations based off of our heartbreak and what has happened to us in the past. And a lot of times that's when how people give their advice. And I have to agree with her. She's absolutely right. If a man has taken you out to eat 8 times, that's like, he done spent almost $3,000 on you 8 times.
Mm-hmm. Now, what
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
what
12,
would you
4, okay, maybe
reciprocate?
not 3,000. So if she want to buy some grilling tools for him,
I think I may have saw that video where he cooked for her.
yeah, I mean, if he cooked for her.
He cooked using the grilling tools. He cooked for her.
Oh, with the grilling tools
That she bought.
So it seemed like it worked out for everybody
Worked out
involved.
for everybody. Yeah. I don't think it was an issue.
It was an issue in the comment section,
Yeah.
and the comment section is what ruined lives. I mean, I look at the comment section strictly for the entertainment because it'd be very entertaining.
The comment section do be entertaining.
But it is a show all on its own. Sometimes the star, but the truth of the matter is that comment section can drive you crazy and it can ruin relationships.
Yeah. Jess Lee Wong thinks this rule needs to be above all others. Do you agree? Take a look.
If there is one rule in dating that you have to live by, it's this. Your self-respect has to be stronger than your feelings, or you will fail every single time. And that is because your love and your feelings can override your brain. And you can end up in a relationship with someone who doesn't even like you and is cheating on you. Or in Jamaica, we would have said, "Gia bon," and don't even care about you. And you can become the shriveled up version of yourself, like a soulless being walking around without a heart because you're in a relationship you should not be in because you're choosing someone else instead of choosing yourself. If you are not at a point where you know that your self-respect is not where it should be, don't date. Do not date. Because eventually you're going to meet someone who does not value the way that they should. They can treat you badly. They can physically assault you. They can cheat on you. They can lie, whatever. And you have to be willing to walk away. It does not matter how you feel about them. It matters how you feel about you. And even when you don't feel good about you, what you know about yourself and what you know to be true. Okay? Trust me, we've all been there. We've all encountered someone that we care so much about, but they just not treating you right. And you got 2 options. Do you stay or do you go? And when you go, do you stay away? And is your self-respect strong enough for you to stay away and wait for the person that actually values you? That's my live or die quote, okay? Because I don't play that.
That's the greatest piece of advice that you can offer when someone is stay away from someone who's not valuing you and not treating you the way you want. And they'll try to lure you back in. They'll try to lure you back in. It'll be a trap.
Why do you think people want you if they don't want to treat you right?
Because of what you may give them or provide them or
But it
care
seems
for
like they
them.
would treat you good if you...
Well, people are selfish, though. Let's say you're a giver, right? And you provide and you give and you do so many things, but then what you require is not being reciprocated back to you, and so you leave. They are going to be like, "Oh, Tammy, I want you back. I'm sorry," and blah 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 this and that, because you made life so good for them, right? But they are not.
It would seem like they should treat you right.
Well, you would think, but they're not replenishing your battery. They're not. They're not giving the energy back. They're not reciprocating back to you.
Black Shawn Michaels reminds us there's no hard and fast rules if you like someone. So watch the clip.
A man has 2 minutes to offer you something in a social setting. So if you're out at a bar or a lounge and he approaches you, within 2 minutes of that conversation, he needs to be offering you a drink, a seat, an appetizer.
Okay, fellas, I want you to understand posts like this literally don't matter at all. Because no one who is actually interested in you, no one who actually likes you will ever expect any of those things out of you. Even if they're watching this video and for some reason they see this woman as someone to look up to and they're like, "Oh, yeah, that's right." That will only ever factor in for the men that they already don't want. Same way I could sit here and tell you like, "Oh, if she doesn't like put out on the first link, completely ghost her." Just some BS like that. I don't believe that, by the way. But I could tell you that, right? But if you really like this woman that you're linking up with, you think she's beautiful, think she has a great personality, you're likely not going to care. Just like if a man approaches them, they think he's handsome, charming, they actually want to get to know him, they're not going to care if he didn't get them anything. I'll always say, guys, this. I've never bought a drink in my life, never been asked for a drink in my life. You genuinely don't need it when someone likes you.
I do believe it's true, but why would that woman say things like that? What's
youth does that?
Oh,
yeah.
I bought women many drinks.
Youth and inexperience, and the fact that she's she's a gorgeous woman, so she's probably had many men
buy her drinks, or offer
and so
her
now
something.
her value is connected.
Oh, she's in the bubble, the pretty girl bubble.
Her value is connected to how many drinks a man buys her, or how many men buy her drinks, whatever.
I bought women drinks I wanted nothing from. It's just something you do.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. Shame on me. But I'm one of those people who I believe that if you are. I don't know. I don't even want to say it because shame on me. So I'm not
Well,
gonna
then
say
why?
it.
All right. Tell me during the break.
Yeah. I believe in men buying women drinks just because.
Yeah.
You don't have to have anything. Like if I'm sitting there, my girlfriend's sitting there, you don't really want nothing from us. We just kind of kicking it, chilling. Everybody got on a wedding ring or whatever. You're like, hey, I got that. Don't worry about that. I got
Absolutely.
that. Like that gives me grown man energy.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Meet you here for more Late Night Love.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first-round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
louder for the people in the back.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Don Arishi with Dr. Tammy Mack, and we've been discussing unspoken dating rules. Do you have any? Call us. Share them with us right now.
310.
369.
0400.
The chat seems to be the place to be tonight.
Dynasty is hot tonight.
Yeah. She says, I agree. Reciprocate. Don't expect a man to pay for every date, but when they show they're interested, I'm going to show I'm interested back. Oh, now that's what's up.
I know that's real.
Go ahead, Dynasty.
I'm with you, Dynasty.
What you going to do, huh?
You show me some, you show me yours, I show you mine.
Yeah.
Word, Dynasty.
Hey. Yeah, you get your little goodie bag in the morning. All right, Coach Brandon has some advice for the fellas. Listen up.
Be with intention, fellas. Stop trying to follow these stupid rules. If there's a restaurant that you want to take her to that restaurant. Don't follow some stupid list that says not to take her to that restaurant. At least ask her. Don't hesitate to take out the wallet when you see the check. Don't hesitate to text her the next day that you enjoyed the date. Don't follow these stupid rules that tells you, oh, wait 4 or 5 days before texting her. That's not cool. If you like her, be clear, be precise. Say that I like you and I want to see you again. This is clear information. This is true leadership. Leaders are intentional, leaders are clear, and leaders lead with direction.
Okay, so Big Lee, but he just said do what you told me not to do what he just said do.
What?
He said it's okay to take it to that restaurant.
Yeah.
If you want to take it to that restaurant. But you telling me don't take it to the restaurant.
Well, you're confusing. What I said was don't spend a lot of money on a first date. So you're taking what I said out of context and making it work for you, like people do with the Bible.
Okay. All right.
Because what I said was don't spend a lot of money. If you want to take her to Mastro's, take her to Mastro's and just buy a couple of drinks. She don't have to get the steak and the potatoes and the shrimp scampi for the appetizer and the dessert and the lobster and the big old thing with the smoke coming out of it when they come to the table and then 4 or 5 drinks and then it doesn't have to be that. You can just go and watch the man play the piano. That's very romantic and not spend a dime.
It's a steakhouse. I want a steak.
Right. Okay. Well, get your steak, baby. Get your steak.
I
Go ahead and get your steak. I ain't mad at you.
I'll go to Nobu because I want to.
I love what he said. You should do all of that. Like all that playing around. What he's basically saying in layman's terms is stop playing games. If you like her, tell her you like her. If you want to talk to her the next day and tell her the date was great, tell her the date was great, and vice versa.
So what are some good first date ideas that let's take your advice of not spending so much money on there. What's a good first date idea? Walk in the park?
A walk in the park is nice. A hike on Runyon Canyon or wherever the...
What about access? Like, is access service a little too much for a first date? Like, let's go help out the mission downtown?
Well, I wouldn't do that on a first date only because you don't get to know the person. A first date is about getting to know the person and talking to them and sharing, parts of your life and who you are. You can't really do that when you're serving it up in the kitchen, right? So you have to be in a space where it's kind of personal so that you can get to know each other. Like, I wouldn't even suggest a movie for a first date because you don't get to talk to the person.
Maybe like a paint and sip, or we can do some like, they got those little pottery things where you can make like dishes.
Oh, like on Ghost, the movie Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a good day. The beach is a good, little stroll on the beach is a good idea. And wherever you are, whatever city you're in, they have a list of activities, specifically in the summertime, but they always have a list of activities online that are free. And you can go, like, I know here in LA, they've got these free movie nights.
Oh, yeah.
Outside.
Outside.
Like drive-ins. That's what I'm saying, drive-ins. So there are a lot of things where you can look for free stuff, right? And my thing is, if you're a man and you're really looking for, can I just say this? Let me say this to women. So I got to back up on this. I got to rear back on this. If all a man can do is spend money on you, then all he wants is sex. If that's all he can do,
not true.
No, if
That's
all
not
a man can do is spend money on you, then all he wants is sex. I stand on that. And I stand on that because if all he's doing is spending money and not trying to take the time to get to know you, then he ain't interested in you. He's interested in what you have. And I'm going to say this to the men. If all a woman wants from you is to spend money on her, she is not interested in you. She's interested in your money.
We're trying to create experiences by spending money, though. An experience.
Eating is not an experience. Everybody eat every day.
Well, I know.
So what experience are you doing with money? Because we eat. Everybody eat every day.
One experience. Maybe we can go to a show. Like I'm spending money to take us to do things.
I'm not. When I say money, you know what I mean. I don't mean $40 or $100. I don't mean the cost of a movie ticket. I don't mean the cost of a concert ticket. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you're buying her things, when you're flying her to Rio, you know, when all they're doing is leading with their money, then they want your sex. If all women are doing is asking you or interested, you know, or is going out with you, it's because she wants your money.
How authentic do you think we should be on the first date? You know, that we had somebody on that said you should show up authentic, but maybe not too intimate. So how authentic should
What's the difference between us? I don't know.
I think authentic was kind of like being real, but being intimate was like maybe sharing a little too much about who you are.
Oh, that's Spicy Marty. Spicy Marty says that. I don't think you should get too intimate on the first few, because what if you never see the person again and now he got all your business and stuff?
So how authentic should you show up on the first date? Like, should you be reserved when you?
No, you can be as authentic as possible. Just don't share your most intimate moments. You can do one without doing the other.
We all got that representative that we hold up in front of us. You know, that perfect person.
Yeah, but the representative has nothing to do with sharing your most intimate moments of the intimate parts of you, right? You can be yourself and not tell somebody that you got raped when you was 10.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you can still be yourself without sharing that information.
That's DEFCON 5 right there.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. You can still connect with someone without sharing that information and wait until it's time to share that information. So yeah, you can be authentic. You can still, you can still be authentic.
I grew up on the streets of L.A. I lived in trash cans.
Hardcore. Didn't have a mama or a daddy, you know. But my point was, if he likes you, he'll want to know more about you. If she likes you, all the rules be thrown out the window.
Yeah.
When people like you, there are no rules.
If she likes you, these rules aren't necessary, says this TikToker.
All right, in no particular order.
I just want to know, who made up these rules in dating? If you text me, I have to wait like 15 to 20 minutes in order to respond. Like, who got time for games? If I like you, I'm going to respond right away. If I seen you yesterday, I have to pretend like I'm busy today in order to seem not available. I don't care if I seen you yesterday. I want to see you again today. It's like it's become a thing to be called thirsty if you show someone too much interest. If I like you, why do I have to pretend like I don't care in order to keep things interesting? If we like each other, let's just let it flow naturally. What's up with all the games?
Yeah, I don't know
what's up with all the games, man. All the games come from all the advice.
Yeah, what did being
everybody's
thirsty?
Listening to everybody.
Why are you so thirsty? Where did that? It must have came out of a movie or something like that. Like, why are you so thirsty?
It came from the thirst traps, right?
The thirst traps. I don't know. It just popped up. Like, why are you so thirsty? You know.
Yeah.
But I think it's really because they really just don't like you. That's probably what it is. I gotta wait 20 minutes to respond to you just so I don't seem thirsty.
Here, let me. Can I say something? Oh, hold on. Okay, I want to say something real quick about the rules, right?
Okay.
So let's say I'm dating a guy that I don't like, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm dating a guy. I'm going on a date with a guy I don't necessarily like. Okay. So I go on a date with a guy I don't like. He opens the door for me. Okay. He takes me to this really, really nice restaurant. This really nice restaurant with a violinist. Okay. Then he opens the doors for me, opens all my doors for me. And then at the end of the night, he gives me one single red rose. Okay.
That's sweet.
It's all
Yeah,
beautiful,
that's
right?
beautiful.
So I call my girlfriend on the phone and I say, girl, he's such a simp. Girl, he was opening all my doors. I was opening all my doors. I was like, I could open my own door. Then he gave me one rose at the end of the night. Who give one rose? Girl, bye. And then he gonna take me to this restaurant. They playing a violin. I'm like, you better play some Tevin Campbell. Can we talk or something? That's a guy I don't like, right?
Yeah.
A guy I like does the same thing. And this is my conversation with my girlfriend. Girl, he was opening all my doors. Oh my God, he took me to this restaurant and they was playing violins. I ain't never been to a restaurant with violins. I'm like, oh my God, he's so classy. And then at the end of the night, most men would give you a whole bunch of roses. Baby, he gave me one single red rose and told me it was for us because we was gonna be one. Girl. So see, the rules, rules don't matter.
The question I have is, why did you go out with a guy that you didn't like?
Because, you just go out.
Okay.
You go out, and we're going out to break. We'll be right back.
Wow.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Hey, besties!
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time!
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
I get the spiritual moments.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Don Amici with Dr. Tammy Mack, and our chat is just on fire with Marlon Cozy saying, my uncle always told me men who lead with their wallet money will get hurt by their money.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
that's
will.
sad.
They will absolutely get hurt.
It's going to backfire on me.
Oh, for sure.
Are
you single now?
Am I single now?
I'm asking.
Yeah.
It's backfired on you then.
Oh, wow. wow.
Hadn't quite worked out like you planned, I don't think.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right.
Mark Steven is doing the Lord's work with his rules. Check it out.
All right, in no particular order. Number one, don't start a new movie without her. You asking for a left-right combo off the break, trust me. Matter of fact, don't even start a new TV series without getting her approval first. She has to make sure that she likes it for both of y'all. Don't go out and get food without telling her. She must know. Even if she's not home, let her know you're getting food because she's gonna want something too, just because. Trust me. When y'all having date night, you must let her know what you are wearing just in case she wants to match you. Been there, done that. Listen to me. Make sure you remind her on the daily basis that she got a federal booty. And matter of fact, you think it's getting even bigger. Every time you walk by her, whether you in the house or out in public, booty smacks are mandatory. You must tell her how beautiful she is every 3 hours, or the world might literally end. When she gets upset and says she doesn't want to be bothered, She's lying. She actually wants the exact opposite of that. Just go pick her up, treat her like a little teddy bear. Trust me, she want it really, really, really bad. When she comes home and lets you know about her coworkers and tells you how horrible they are and how they treat her at work, listen to her and let her know that you are on her side. If not, your day will be ruined. I'm letting you know now. When y'all go out for dinner, make sure when you order your food, you must order something that she likes as well, because guess what? She's gonna eat off your plate, because why would she just eat off her own plate? That's crazy, right? Bizarre.
Who wants a relationship when there's a lot of work? Oh my God! The world's gonna end. I gotta tell you, you're beautiful every 3 hours.
Now, women do like to be told that they're beautiful. I don't know.
I think you should fawn over. You should fawn over your woman on a. You should always flirt with your woman. And I don't know about telling you got a fat booty. Because then you're gonna be like, "Am I getting fat?" I don't want to.
It depends on how you say it. If you say, "Dang, you got a fat booty," that's one way. But if you say, "Ooh, yeah, bring that fat booty over here,"
okay,
that's a different way.
That fat booty. Come here, fat booty.
Ooh, look at that fat booty walking by me.
Okay.
Bring it back over here, girl.
I like that. So, what have we learned today?
What have we learned today?
Yeah, what have we learned
There
today?
are no rules. No rules are the rules.
I think we can say that with life. There are no rules for everything.
Yeah, I agree. And a lot of people meet people differently. People have sex on the first date and marry. People have sex on the first date and never speak to each other again. People have sex on the, until don't have sex until they're married. People don't have sex and just kind of kick it every now and again. Just kind of kick it every now and again, speaking from experience.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with just kicking it.
Just kicking it.
Some people.
What are we?
Some
Just
people go
kicking it?
halfway, not all the way, and just kick it every now and again.
Yeah, there are no rules. Do what works for you. I think that's one of the biggest takeaways that we got.
Well, I think that's the thing, though. People don't know what works. And my thing is, you won't know what works until you do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
so you have to fall, you have to falter, but we all search for advice so that we won't have to go through the troubles.
But don't make a list so long that it's up there with the stars. You don't want to do that. Be realistic with you want a person who has a job and who can fend for themselves and, who has a nice character.
But not many of us are going to get married to the 1% of wealthy.
Yeah,
not many of us are going to be Lauren Sanchez.
Yeah, right? Yes. The average salary is $60,000-$70,000 in the United States. Be happy.
Yeah.
With
Meanwhile,
that.
these women are on the line talking about, I can't marry a man with a 9-to-5, and I can't marry a man who make under $100,000.
Well, you know who made $1 million with an OnlyFans today? What was that little young girl? Little Tay.
Okay.
Do you remember Little Tay, the biggest flexer in the world?
Okay.
She used to go and she's a little Asian girl, and used to go and.
No, I'm just trying to find out how she. I'm trying to find out how she got what she got to do with dating.
Well, I don't know.
It was like little girl. I'm like, well, where are we going?
Well, she just turned 18, and so her mom, her parents took her off of social media, and then she got back on social media.
Oh, okay, got it.
And so there are some people out there who can make $1 million in a day.
The 1%.
The 1%. Little Tay.
Yeah, the 1%. Like I said, not many of us are going to hook up with the 1%, whether it's Lil Tay or Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, well, listen, there, what are you going to do? Is there any hope for the youth?
There ain't no hope for the youth in the future. Come on, Tupac.
I have hope for the youth, but I only have hope for you when you guys hit 40 and 50. I think there's a slow.
Then they're not youth anymore. What are you talking about?
Well, there's a slow. They're very slow to mature. I think they've been coddled and they've been
not hit hard by life.
There you go.
Well, you're not usually hit hard by life until you.
Well, life. I think like our life, our upbringing is a lot different than their upbringing.
And every generation's life should be.
Yeah, I think it's a little. Theirs is just a little bit more advanced, and so it's a little bit easier for them, but still hard at the same time too. And I think as they get older and they mature a little bit easier, and life stretches you out.
I mean, that's what life is all about, right? Growth and maturing. So you shouldn't expect anyone to have the mentality or the mindset of a 40 and 50-year-old. when they're 20, 30, or in their, or 18. You shouldn't expect that. I mean, everybody needs to live through their own experiences and grow based on their own experiences. But I always say, don't hold that against you. Like, live it, understand the lesson, and move on. But don't be like, I ain't never gonna do da-da-da-da-da with this again, because you may be limiting yourself.
What skills should they have by the time they're 40?
Discernment, maybe.
Discernment?
Yeah.
A good self-understanding of who you are as an individual. I think that's really a thing that you should work on. Self-worth, self-understanding of who you are. I think there's a lot of young people out here walking around who don't really understand who they are.
Yeah, and it's hard to understand who you are when the media, by media I mean internet, is constantly telling you who you should be.
Yeah. All right, it's the final clip of the night right after the break on Late Night Love. Come right back.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
All right, it's the final clip of the night. Let's see here. Wait, do we have the final clip of the night?
Yeah, final clip of the night. Tahan Aaron gives it to us straight. Listen up. Last clip.
I'm going to hold y'all hand when I say this, but the dating rules are fake. Like, stop listening to these people on the internet because they will have you single forever, I promise you. Now, are some of the strategies and tips and advice, some of them are good, but a lot of them hold you back, and a lot of them don't allow you to be your true, authentic self. And you're not going to be able to get in a successful, healthy relationship unless you're being yourself. If you're putting on a facade, if you're trying to act like somebody or speak like somebody, you'll never find the person for you because you're not even you yourself. So take everything that you hear with a grain of salt, use your discernment, and just do what works for you because the rules are fake. And some of these rules just holding us back. Like, you want to call that man, call him. You want to text that girl, text her. You want to DM her, DM her. You want to ask them out on a date, ask them out on a date. You want to double text.
I'm with that.
Yeah, me too.
Do what you feel.
Do what you feel.
And
now,
she
if
said
you
your
ask
word.
him out on a date one time, don't ask him no more.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Like,
Why?
if you ask him one time and he says no, let that go. Go on, let that go.
Yeah.
Let that go.
Yeah. That's
I don't
called
mean to
listening.
give you another rule, but go on, let that go.
Yeah, you don't.
He's not interested.
You don't be out there begging.
Yeah, we're not gonna beg. We that's what we're not gonna do. Because now we getting into your self-worth and your value. So, but
discernment.
Yes.
Remember, she said
but
discernment.
yes, absolutely. But if you want to ask that man. If you want to treat him, treat that man.
All right, that's 2025. That's what we doing for 2025.
Yeah,
We're treating that man. Treat that man.
Treat him. If you want to pick him up,
pick him up.
Pick him up. You do the driving. I don't know about all that.
Wow.
But I don't like the.
I don't like send him home with a goodie bag. Send him home with a goodie bag.
Send him home with a goodie bag, baby.
Come on now.
Prostitute him.
It is not prostituting. Like, here you go, baby. It's $40 for some gas or some lunch if you want to get, why do we gotta be prostitutes?
Dating rules. Very necessary or unnecessary?
Unnecessary. Unnecessary. You know what? Do the chemistry and you'll know. Trust your gut. Trust the gut.
Trust your gut.
All
a
right.
lot of our guts are a little shaky, though.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. I want to thank you for tuning in to Late Night Love. Listening Lounge is up next on Fox Soul. You going to be anywhere? Anything else?
I'm going to be on the radio every day from 3 to 7.
Right.
So make sure you're listening to me on KJLH 102.3. Or if you are not in Los Angeles, you can certainly go to KJLHradio.com. I'm Tammy Mack. That is Donna Michi.
And we got to thank Aaron Bullock for joining us
yes,
today.
Aaron, thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much
for joining us today. That is Late Night Love.
Bye.
Late Night Love.
Welcome to Fox Soul's The Listening Lounge, where you come to find your favorite new audiobooks that will leave you inspired and wanting more. I'm your host, Derica Abraham. This week, we're showcasing Elliot Connie and Adam Frower's Change Your Questions, Change Your Future, a practical and hopeful guide that teaches